it's fine. I'm good.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just like, man, we're doing this again.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not too much.
Yeah, I don't think Boshi's are the... Oh, show off his shoes. Those are Yoshi shoes, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want people to know.
Pretty much exactly Yoshi shoes.
Yeah, I don't think Boshi's are the Proto Yoshi. I think you would just have to call it a Proto Yoshi, or maybe a Proshi.
Well, I think that Yoshis and Koopas are probably related as well.
Yeah,
Koopas
yeah.
also wear Yoshi shoes, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, Dory's are further apart. Like, they branched earlier because they don't have shoes at all.
Well, yeah, but they also don't have feet. I don't know what they use their shoes for.
Yeah, no. Unless they were later... Okay, so I don't know if they're plesiosaurs or whales is the thing.
Plesiosaurs are a junk designation anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So
that's true.
Like, I point this out whenever people talk about like dinosaurs, and particularly if we have discussions about plesiosaurs or anything,
which aren't dinosaurs.
Yeah, it happens awkwardly enough, like often. I not awkwardly, just often enough. But plesiosaurs are not a traditional classification. The plesiosaur classification only has plesiosaurs in it. Like, and I know that sounds weird, but it's like saying that the mammal classification only has apes in it. It's like that's not how science works, and scientists are aware of this. Paleontologists are aware of this. And if you ask them about it, most of the time they're like, yeah, it's called a junk classification. It basically means that we didn't know what the fuck to call it originally, and even after decades of, like, learning about paleontology, we're still not quite sure where the fuck they fit in. They're just plesiosaurs. They're not really in there with, like, zeuglodons or ichthyosaurs or anything like that. They're just their own sort of thing. They probably are in some way related to ichthyosaurs as well. So that is, you know, at least part of it.
Yeah.
But they are, in all fairness, their own thing. Even though they do look like sauropods, is something that a lot of people point out, obviously.
But, like, are they like how whales are just horses that went into the water?
No, they likely started out in the water.
Okay.
Because they're also not reptiles.
So that's my thing, is like...
Probably not reptiles. I don't actually remember what the exact specification on that is. I think some people think they may have been, like, fish. Or even mammals, which is extra confusing. Mammals. And I fucked up. Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, alright, we're gonna have to cut here.
I'm sorry.
It's the first time we've cut in Mario. Yeah, and that... Maybe it is because I was trying to have that discussion, so maybe we shouldn't do that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you were just on it about plesiosaurs.
I'm sorry.
It's just, I was just kind of quiet there for a while because you care a lot about plesiosaurs.
Yeah, well.
Or you hate them, I'm not sure.
Alright, we're gonna cut. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
This is still pretty good.
Yeah, well. I miss Captain Lou Albano.
Rest in peace, guy from the dad from Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Oh yeah, he did do that, didn't he?
I
always forget what else he even did.
Like, I don't follow wrestling, so I wouldn't have known what he had done, but I know he was Captain the dad in Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Yes,
not the movie that was given that name, but the music video of the song.
What you mean.
They did make a movie with that name, and it's about
Cyndi Lauper?
No.
Aww.
It's just about some girl who wants to win a dance contest. It's not actually interesting.
Does it have that song in it?
You know what? I don't know if it does, now that I'm thinking about it.
Weird.
No, it has a cover of it.
Oh,
it was made at the right time, but I guess they could get the rights to the song, but they didn't get Cyndi Lauper's version? That's what I think I remember. It was on Netflix.
That's so strange. Why would that even be
I don't know. It was on Netflix. I think that's what happened.
If you're gonna make a movie with, like, if you're gonna call it, like, I don't know, like fucking Blue Suede Shoes, you don't make a movie called Blue Suede Shoes and then not include the Elvis version of the song, because that's, like, pointless. Why the fuck?
I know. I think a lot of those 80s movies were, like, named after songs, and most of them just have the song in them as, like, their final, like, credit sequence.
You don't make the Spice World movie and then not include any songs by the Spice Girls, you know?
Well, it starred the Spice Girls, I'm pretty sure.
It did. It had, like, two people in it who weren't Spice Girls, who showed up for, like, 10 minutes of the movie as like characters who were just hanging out with the Spice Girls, and I found out later on that I'm pretty sure that those were people who won like a contest or something.
Oh.
And it was like really lame.
It's a pretty good prize if you're into the Spice Girls.
Well, the argument in the movie is that they were fans who won a contest to hang out with the Spice Girls.
Very
and it's
meta.
Like so,
I've never
so it's
seen
like the
Spice
most
World.
incredibly meta thing you've ever fucking seen. It's not a good movie.
Yeah. I didn't expect
I'm just saying.
it to be.
I'm just warning you ahead of time. It's not very.
How come you always keep the camera at this angle?
Because it's easier to see shit.
Okay.
Everything else is kind of like not good enough camera-wise, in my opinion.
Okay. That's pretty good.
No, it was alright. Came in with 4. That's not too bad. I'm not even going to risk it for the heart up there. I never do.
Yeah, it's not
like,
worth it.
It really doesn't feel like it's worth it, yeah. That's not really worth it either. Oof. Shaky angles, I swear to God. Like, some of these are so bad.
Yeah. The fact that it
That's the heart,
wiggles
by the way.
so much is just nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is. Okay, hey, we're back!
Yeah, we're back!
Woohoo!
So we decided that plesiosaurs are just a type of fish.
Oh God, I forgot we were even talking about that.
And that Josh loves them and thinks that they're a valid...
Okay. Yeah, well, I think that they're a valid what?
They're a valid taxonomy.
Yeah.
Also, Donkey Kong is a pterodactyl.
Donkey Kong is the final boss of this game. Can we just address this real quick? Like, I made my way through this entirely difficult area, like this super difficult area, to get to the final platform, and in order to advance, I have to go through this pipe over here, which means I have to go through this one. Oh God.
Don't do that.
I have to go through this one, move all the way through here, jump over these barrels, over the barrel, over the barrel, over the barrel, over those barrels, jump up onto this, and then take it up here, or run all the way to the end, jump on that, and take it up like this. And this entire time, I'm navigating through barrels, and 3 clocks, by the way. 1 here, because he throws the barrel at a different rate than this goes up and down, which is also a different rate than this one goes up and down. So the barrels wind up almost completely fucking random when they come through here. And then it takes 4 hits to kill Donkey Kong. And then I progress onward. This area, if I die here, I go all the way back to the beginning. Donkey Kong is the final fucking boss of this game, somehow. And yes, this is
and you never see him not
stupid.
In 8-bit.
Yeah, well, it's going to be one of those areas, by the way, where it's literally like, hey, it's 8-bit, but it always starts me at a cocked angle, and now I have to walk and hope to God that this shit doesn't get all kinds of fucked up as I'm going through here.
Yep. Like it
See,
is
like
right
it is
now.
right now, because my camera angle has changed, which means my buttons have changed as well. This area is fucking awful for controls. I just want to point that out. Like every other area here, totally fine. I don't usually have any problems with controls. Here, specifically, because it's one of these 8-bit areas that is like this, the controls change every time I hit, like, a corner. And it's, like, really
Thankfully,
fucking
once you're
infuriating.
here, it's just, like, one barrel at a time.
Yeah, it's just one barrel at a time.
I mean, you still got hit by it. Okay, you're free.
Oh, fuck.
Get out of here.
I'm going. You see the barrels follow me?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to follow you.
Yeah, they'll totally follow me.
Okay. You got one life to live.
I think if you die here, it also starts you back at the beginning. By
Christ.
So, hey, guess what? It's a painting of Bowser.
It's a painting of us.
Of
Mario. Mario in his Bowser suit.
Yeah, and it starts me off with 6, thank fucking God.
We'll need them. Also, you need motion controls to make the fire go, and you're gonna need the fire.
You are probably gonna need the fire, yes. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. See, because these ones are really fucking annoying. You can kill them as Bowser, like you can break them, I mean, but like some of the timing on this is just, it's really, really unforgiving.
Yeah.
You can kind of jump over them, but it's
you did fine.
you have to watch for the spaces that you actually have to do so. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the one I can't stand though.
Yeah. This is actually pretty, like, aggravating.
Nerve-wracking.
But once you've got the pattern, like, he's not taking damage.
Now I am.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That was
okay.
me.
Yeah, no, I know what you're gonna... Yeah, I'm not taking damage. Right?
That time it was you who jinxed yourself.
Yeah, well... Okay, and this area is a little bit rough. I'm not even sure where some of these come from, to be honest, because some of these don't make a lot of sense. There were, like, some of them were rolling over the top of that. I don't know where the fuck they were even coming from.
Alright, now Bowser's gone.
Bowser's
dead.
gone, he's dead, we're good, we're done.
Pauline, who I blame for this, somehow managed to arrange for both Bowser and Donkey Kong to come here and be
I could imagine
just
Donkey Kong would
destroyed
overrun.
Huh?
Is it Cranky Kong or is it Donkey Kong though, do you think? Is that just what Cranky looks like?
Well,
when he's an 8-bit?
You know, it might. But it could still be like a robot. So I don't know, but it's just like it's just Donkey Kong gets
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Donkeytron.
Good.
But it's still like you don't have to go through all of those, do you?
No, you don't. I'm trying to figure out what that. Oh, it's the UFO. There's a last one there that's like really fat,
which is the bird for the moon.
Yeah, it's a weird bird.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Okay.
Final
so hey,
challenge.
guess what? Thank you.
Yellow on yellow, though.
Yeah, yellow on yellow, not the best choice. And Cappy stays there forever. This is where Cappy's resting place is. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm kidding. He will hold on to Cappy until the bitter end, though. You basically have to punch the scarecrow to get it back.
Real quick.
Yeah, give me a second. I wanted to see what this was. Okay, it's
That's
nothing.
just
It's just
texture.
like a clump of texture. Yeah.
It's just moon.
So the total distance that we've traveled has been from the toilet, the moon toilet there to here, and that's it.
There are no real moon toilets. And you're on the moon, you just go in your suit.
Yeah, and there's everybody partying over there. And then I know what Megan's asking me to check is this thing over here.
No, I wanted you to check back there.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. But
so
I mean, check it out.
There's a skyscraper on the moon.
Yeah, it just is.
And if you look up there, that's our journey's long end. So that's where we're headed.
Yep.
Okay.
And it ends as it began.
As a frog.
Because Mario's normally a frog. That's how this began.
Yeah, Frogio.
Back in Donkey Frog. On the ColecoVision.
Yeah, because that's where the first game was.
Yeah.
We've come a long way, you and me, and now it's gonna be even better. There's a big tower of coins here.
Yeah, it's a coin replica of the skyscraper. Not really.
You could just stand in it.
But
you could
that's
jump
funnier.
if you want to.
Look at that.
I feel like it's funnier to just stand there.
I think it's more satisfying to jump.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree
I like
with that.
jumping. Man. Normally you love jumping.
Yeah, but not if it's like a whole stack of coins that could just literally fall on your head.
No, if you could just
fun.
reach up and touch them, that's better.
They won't let me in here.
So is this carved out of moon rock?
It's made out of moonstone, I'm pretty sure.
Well, moonstone is like a gem that's shiny and stuff.
We've seen a bunch. Well, so we've been through a lot, you and me. We've seen a bunch of different kingdoms.
None of what he's saying is really like meaningful. It's just sort of a summation.
I mean, sure, we got shot down and stuff along the way. Yeah, it was weird when your sister didn't want to date you, man.
It's just kind of, we just did some stuff, and it was a lot of stuff.
I gotta be on that one, I forgot. I was thinking like, oh yeah, I just gotta jump down and jump to the next level. It's here.
But think of all the hats.
Think of all the hats.
Because that's important.
That's the most important.
It is, though. Especially if you're a ghost from the culture of just hats.
Is there anything for this one? I just want to make sure. No, okay.
Okay.
Think of all the hats, though. Okay. So now we start snake eating. Oh, crap. Oh, God, no. I fucked it up.
I don't think there's a whole lot you can do to ruin things from this point on.
You'd be surprised. It's actually hard to climb poles like this for some weird reason. Not this particular pole. Like, climbing the pole is easy. It's getting up to it on the top of a building. I don't know why, but they built it in such a way that you slide off of most of those surfaces. So I'm just going to speed this up a little bit.
Hop, hop, hop. It's very awkward looking when you really look at it.
Yeah. This is the... Oh, yeah, by the way. That's the song that plays when you jump on the globe in front of the Odyssey. So this is I think this is the Odyssey's theme, I guess.
Yeah. Is this just a music box version of another song?
I don't know. This trip really was amazing. Thank you. Mario, it's been an honor walking a mile on your head.
He's been using his tiny ghost feet to walk like it's a treadmill on his head when he walks. For some reason. Bananas.
Just gonna go ahead and...
Not gonna matter.
No, not at all.
But is this the first time on video we're seeing the skeleton victory float?
Yes, it is.
Look at him.
It's the skeleton and the ghost collecting bananas.
It's fucking
I took a
great.
capture of that.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck not? I might post that on my Twitter or something if people want to save that later on. Oh yeah, now we get to deal with this bug. Great.
Yeah.
The invisibility hat bug.
It's not really good for playing with.
This hat is infuriating. I cannot figure things out.
But if you go up to people, they don't.
Oh
yeah.
Get confused. I'll show that off real quick. So yeah, if you come up to people, they just literally have question marks. They have no idea what the hell's going on. They're just like,
there's a shadow in footprints.
They're like, what? Huh? Who? What? Where is it?
Also, was she wearing that hat to start with?
I don't remember.
Because she looks adorable in it.
Go, Mario, jump.
She can see you.
She can see you somehow, yeah.
These guys don't care.
No, they super don't care. But yeah, no, Invisible Hat is the final reward of this game, I guess. And also is like the worst hat for playing this game.
Yeah, you can't tell where you are very well.
It's incredibly difficult. You have no idea where the fuck you are at all. And this is what it looks like. When you,
A very rare hat acquired at Colmna Crater, which I guess is this place. Easy to lose in the closet.
Yeah. So this particular hat, by the way, looks just like Mario's hat. It's just invisible. Hat? You want to be Double Bones?
Yeah, look at that.
Double Bones.
I think, does it negate the hair? It does.
Yes, it does, because the hair is a part of the body.
We'd be able to see it. No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No,
no, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it just negates the hair, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought it was a part of the body. I must be going insane.
Nah, you're fine.
Okay.
It's because some other things do work that way.
Yeah, this is a pretty good combo, too.
Yeah.
I think...
You can be Dead Luigi.
Let me see if I remember. I'm pretty sure if you give him the goggles, it replaces, like, the... yeah, there we go. Because normally he's just got the empty eyes, so now it's just Mario's body and his sight comes from Cappy. Also, we look like a drowned, like, swimmer for some strange reason doing that.
Scuba skeleton.
I'm just going to go back to normal Mario hat with the skeleton body.
That's fine. It's a good look.
It is. It's a super good look. I love it.
The dog's here with us.
Oh, yeah, no, he's
buddy.
Cool. What's up, bud?
Did you watch us go through all that?
What you got? Actually, you know what? Before I do... Hey, I'm not going to do it in this, now that I think about it. Because we have a much better suit to do this in. Yeah. Let's dress like Bowser.
It is good.
Because it is a good suit. It's a fucking amazing suit on Mario. I ain't gonna lie. This is probably my favorite outfit.
Were you gonna use this to do that next thing we're gonna do?
Yeah. So, the game's not quite over yet. First of all, we have 3 moons to put away.
Didn't we use this, the last time, though? When we beat him for the first...
No,
the first time we beat the game?
Yes, but no. This is very confusing. I'll show you when we get there. So, okay, first of all, we now have a line, so we can just go from one end of the map to the other without actually worrying about it. Because it used to be that if you hit Mushroom Kingdom, you couldn't go any farther left, and Darker Side couldn't go any farther right until you beat Darker Side, and then it becomes one big loop.
Yep.
Which is, it's kind of cool. So... There's one fight left, and I'm going to throw up a but. Because if I remember correctly, there is something that we have to do before this happens. And I'm not 100% sure, but I want to make sure. So give me a second to go and check.
Okay, because we might need to have gotten more completion. Because you basically had everything else on your file.
I think we might need more completion to actually get this going.
There's some banana tokens we never got.
I see the banana tokens. So if I'm correct, I think that when we come in here, it's still empty.
Oh,
so
well.
When we get more completion in this game, this painting will become the literal final boss of the game.
And it's not Donkey Kong.
And it's not Donkey Kong, which is really disappointing. But yeah,
it should have just been 3D Donkey Kong.
So,
and he also wants to marry someone.
We'll have to come back and do more videos, but we're going to have to get more completion before we get that going. So we've technically beaten the game, because this one over here is the technical for real end of the game. But this one over here is the extra super hard mode. It doesn't change anything, but it is a much, much harder ending to the game. So I guess we'll have to come back to that eventually.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a fun game.
It's a super fun game. I really enjoy it. Do you want to do final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Josh is actually really, really good at this game.
No, I'm not that good.
He's pretty good. I mean, I'm really bad at it. In my personal file, I think I'm only up to like the Luncheon Kingdom.
But you just haven't spent as much time on it.
Yeah, but I'm also not as good.
If you played it more, you might be better.
Yeah. I don't know. I just usually spend my time doing other stuff. Moonbird. But it's a UFO. Yeah, there we go.
Got it.
that one was less annoying than they usually are.
He's still just as annoying as the other ones. You have to throw the hat and then shake the Wiimote or the Joy-Con like crazy in order to get it to work.
Okay.
Speaking of, I don't think we've talked about it. Have you seen anything about the Toy-Con stuff? The Nintendo Labo?
I haven't looked into it personally. You've told me stuff about it, and I'm not really interested because it just looks like it's
intended for children. People are acting like it's for adults, and I'm just like, no, it isn't.
I mean, you can use it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, sure, but it's clearly meant for children, like little children.
Which is why I kind of have no use for it. It's like, I don't really feel the need to stick Joy-Cons into papercraft. Like, I'm sure that's really cool. I just kind of want a video game that is a video game. That's just me, though. And for real, to be, like, totally honest, if I was a kid, though, when that came out, I would fucking love it. It would be amazing. Yeah. I can understand how that would be just absolutely the best thing fucking ever for a child. Yeah, there's a lot of things where it's like, oh, yeah, if I was full of childish wonderment and didn't have other things to do with my time, I could totally sit down and make a papercraft. And do all that.
I might want to make a better papercraft than, I don't know, some of that, though. Especially because they're about $70 a piece, I think, $70-$80.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
well, it's for the game, right? The cardboard isn't really, because they come with the game.
It comes with the cardboard, but they will be offering patterns, I think is the argument.
It's really annoying that when you jumped on that bell, it didn't make a noise.
Yeah, a little
bit. What if you were to go up and, like, hit it with your hat deliberately?
I don't remember if that makes a noise. Let me get that moon first, and then I'll try it for you.
Yeah.
I gotta come back here anyway. Hold on. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop off the frog. There we go.
Moon shards on the moon.
Shards.
They carry a harpoon.
Yeah, well, there's a Dory on the moon now, so I guess the whalers have something to look for.
Yeah, I mean, did we decide that Dory's a whale or a pterodactyl?
I totally hit it.
Yeah. Yeah, now you gotta go down and get the...
Did we make that joke? The bell doesn't quite work, though.
Did we make that joke? Now you gotta go down underneath and get the second one?
No? Oh, wait, yeah, we may have made a Dark Souls joke.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't immediately occur to me, but yeah, actually, I think maybe we did.
I'm sure it's been made many times before.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've made the joke that, like, literally we pointed out that I'm pretty sure is the exact same sound clip as ringing the bell in Dark Souls.
Maybe. It's probably just a public domain
I think it is just a public domain bell ring. Oh, I've already gotten this one?
Yeah, I kind of remember this happening.
All right, so we've already given final thoughts and everything, right? We done?
I think so. I think it's just... good game. Final stretch is obviously, like, balls hard, but that Josh makes it look easy, even though it's, like, even he hates it. It's just... I don't know, because I haven't done that myself, but, like, does it feel unfair to you?
What, the final stretch?
Yeah.
I think that there are some points that I wouldn't say unfair, but there are some points that feel kind of...
this is a good place to roll. Do some rolling
hazy?
around.
Not hazy. Maybe hazy's not really the word I'm looking for either. There are certain areas going through there, though, that I wouldn't say that they feel unfair, but they definitely feel like they're less fair than they probably could be, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, the lack of checkpoints is my really only concern with that at all. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for the lack of checkpoints in that particular segment, I would be fine with it and wouldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
I wouldn't care at all.
It seemed to me from watching you play that it had some parts to it that were maybe not unfair, but that there were slight oversights that they probably could have put more into.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it during
There's no way to save yourself with the bird segment.
Yeah. I had mentioned it during the actual segment when we had cut. But yes, there's you can't save yourself in the bird segment. There's not even, like, I would have put maybe 2 really thin little not full on platforms, but like
where are you going?
No, he's looking for more moon stuff. But I would have put like little jutted stones down there
we can afford that wedding dress, right?
Yeah, we can afford the wedding dress.
Well, we can afford one
part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
We can also afford one part of the gold set if we want it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for. Let's actually do the Hakama.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Well, it's cheaper, and then also we can afford more. We can totally pick up one of the other things. Yeah, because we couldn't afford either of the bodies on these. So
yeah,
it gets things.
Although
out of the way.
I really like that peach dress. It actually looks really good on
nice.
Mario.
Yeah, it super does.
Like they made sure to make it look good. He looks good in it.
This is a mess, but yeah.
No, this still looks okay.
I don't know. This combination doesn't feel very good to me. I don't know.
I think the way his knees and this weird big pants work together is a little awkward.
Yeah. Okay. So really quickly, because it's a Hakama, so it's like a traditional
doesn't have a hat,
shirt
right?
and he's got his underwear on underneath it. By the way, those are just Mario's spats for some strange reason. But yeah, it's got the M's on it, but this is like traditional. I don't even think it's housewear. I don't know. It's like casual samurai thing.
Yeah, whatever it is.
It's a Hakama. Like,
it's this thing he's wearing. Where are we going?
I'm just gonna go back to the Mushroom Kingdom for a little bit while we're talking about our feelings about this.
Yeah, this 30-minute final thought segment where I ramble. Well,
like, I feel like that's appropriate for this because I feel like while I'm getting these and we're talking about final thoughts, none of these are going to be particularly difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and this is just me saying it, but I think that honestly, we're done with this game.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll go back to it when we have the DLC.
See what's in it.
But outside of that, I think this is our last session. This might even be the very last episode. There might be an episode after this, I don't know. But we're going to have to do bonus episodes after that are going to be us doing some of the things for the DLC, collecting more like stars or moons or whatever, and then getting to the very, very final boss, which is just a redux of the first
Bowser.
Boss. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think my final thoughts were very disorganized. It's just, this game's good. It felt like maybe they could have been a little less intense at the end, but I understand why they'd want to have a big challenge.
They wanted it to be really difficult. It's like, well, it was, but maybe that was a little bit unfairly difficult. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's unfair, because I honestly don't feel like it is, but
it could have been nicer.
It could have been fairer.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then again, it is the very final whatever, and to be totally honest, this has all been optional anyway. Once you beat Bowser the first time, you're done.
Yeah, it's just the checkpoint thing, the lack of places you can save yourself from in certain areas. Touching the bells, you were kind of angry at hurt you, and I'm thinking like, it's got a spike on it. You can kind of tell
like it makes sense that it would hurt. It's really just a complaint in the moment because I'm angry about it.
Yeah, and since you're the one playing and I'm not, sometimes you'll say, "Oh, this is bullshit," and I'll be like, "Oh, that's bullshit." Okay.
Yeah, and it's like if it doesn't look like it's bullshit, it's probably not bullshit. I'm probably saying that it is
because
I'm angry.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, we put a bunch of these up and didn't actually pick them up.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen a lot of people make a lot of complaints about this game lately because there have been a lot of people just kind of throwing it out there.
Yeah, at first it was like this game was everyone's golden child, and people started coming up being like, hey, there's things in here I don't like. And, like, what were you going to say was the one?
One of the ones that I fucking hate that people are making is that you have to go through the jingle every time you collect something. And I think that's fucking ridiculous that you think that that's a negative.
Yeah, because first of all, that's fun. Second of all, it's barely anything. Third, if they didn't have it be a thing from the start, then they wouldn't be able to make the callback to Mario 64 here.
Like, I don't know.
I love that. I mean, I guess if it annoys you, it annoys you, but I enjoy it. Actively, it's a plus for me. Same thing with, like, in Banjo-Kazooie, when they do their little banjo dance and Kazooie eats the Jiggy. It's like, I love it. It's actually a good thing to me.
Yeah, like, I agree. Because I just wanted to show off kind of what this is. So, all throughout this place, there's all of these little things that are actually portraits of bosses.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, and it does the...
Yeah.
And then when you go in, it's just a harder version of the bosses.
Bells.
Bells in here, yes.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be over here. Oh.
So
crap.
these extra bosses are always harder?
Always harder than the originals.
Okay.
Yeah. These are just they're the hard mode bosses would be the general idea behind it. Where it's you literally are going back in and redoing the boss, but they've made it more challenging. Either because the boss has more moves, or because the stage is different.
Did it normally have these spinning flower orbs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it did.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's fine. The difference between this one is that...
now I remember.
Yeah, is that it will change the way that it does some of this. So when he hits things, he's going to go for the bells first. Because that's going to be way harder for me to dodge than actually having to dodge him hitting me, you know? And it persists for a lot longer. So now I have to watch out for the bells, but then he still does this thing right at the end, where he will fire out this one blast, and guess what? It hits every bell now! And it's like, oh, good, and you can still get hit through your feet. And this is going to hit every single one of the bells in the entire ring. And you kind of just gotta... The closest I can... Like, the best advice I can give for this one is actually just to stick close to the bells when he does that. Because he's not going to be able to hit you if you're right up on top of a goddamn bell. Because these bells don't go so far that they hit each other. Because that would be
no, that's what I'd have expected.
It would be very difficult to make it work. So he doesn't hit he hits all of the bells, but the bells don't hit each other, which means as long as you can jump over one bell, as long as you can get over one bell, you don't have to worry about any of the other bells. Okay. You can just move closer to the bell.
Okay. Are you going to try it again, or was that just a show?
That was just a show, but I'm still going to do it.
All right. So while we're in this Mario hole, like I've already expressed, I hope the DLC has some unannounced surprises for us, and that they're like new worlds.
I very much hope that is the case as well.
Yeah. What do you want to see for that?
I don't care if Delfino's in it, to be honest. I just want some kind of challenge, even if it's not New Kingdoms. Give me something, like some kind of...
a few more platforming rooms?
Yeah, give me a new kind of challenge that every area after this has now, or something like that. Like, oh, now you've got to do, like, a couple of extra moon tubes, or something like that. Like, that's all I really want to see.
What are you doing?
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that you have to go in and hit him.
Yeah.
I make that mistake all the goddamn time.
Because it doesn't look like he's vulnerable?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's fair. So, like, do you want to see, like, maybe a new capture monster that's got a specific gimmick for a specific kind of platforming?
Maybe. I feel like that could be interesting, too.
I hope that if Luigi's going to be in it, that we can turn into him.
Yeah, that would be nice. I don't think that's actually going to happen.
I don't think
Luigi
it would
wears
do
his
anything.
Hat, but like, if we could, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's like Tingle Luigi. Don't forget.
Yeah.
He's not even normal Luigi.
But, like, it wouldn't actually help much because his abilities are basically Mario's, but it would be funny if we could just sort of possess him. I just want to see some more worlds that are references to older things, because this game does that really well. Or worlds that are inspired by other games that maybe they don't own, like how there's, like, kind of a Dark Souls-y world.
Oh, yeah, well, I think that in retrospect may have been accidental, although Dark Souls has been announced for the Switch now, so maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It's hard to say.
They just kind of wanted a cool spooky world.
So Crumble Eden is in there, but it's like at the same time then they announced Dark Souls and it's like, well, did they had to have known about that ahead of time, so maybe it was intentional. I don't fucking know.
If they put in worlds that are just kind of different aesthetics but not a reference to something, I think I might like some kind of cyberpunk world.
Well, that would be like if they wanted to do a full-on like how Breath of the Wild does it, where you had to pay for the DLC for the season pass, which was the only way to get it. Mm-hmm. But then it's literally like, here's an entirely new campaign that we just gonna go ahead and swap out to you. No, we haven't finished it. Yeah. We need to. I think we might do that on cam at some point. We might just do Breath of the Wild.
We haven't done it yet.
Failed miserably.
Yeah, it's like we did a recording. Things went wrong in it though, so we decided, okay, let's just play this game and come back to it later. So we're both gonna be experts when we get to it.
No, we aren't.
Or I will be, because I've played it more.
Yeah, well, maybe you might be. I won't.
We'll see. I think between us, you're more of a Mario and I'm more of a Zelda in general. I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, I was the kind of kid who would, like, come up with, like, theories about... So I was doing Zelda timeline stuff before they started provoking that from the fans.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, that was kind of my thing. Are we still in final thoughts?
Yeah, this is like final episode, so.
Okay, sure. As like a 10-year-old, I wrote like my own scenario dungeons, well, in fan fiction form for creative writing assignments in 5th grade. Of like Kid Link going into new dungeons that I made up. And it was kind of hokey and silly. I gave him, like, a special upgraded slingshot that shoots stars.
Good.
When we go into Zelda, that's gonna be, like, I'm gonna be very involved.
That's fair. So the redone version of this, by the way, I mean, it's obvious, but he summons in the little mummies.
Yeah, they're annoying, but they're avoidable.
Yeah, and there's more shit going on for, like, stuff that you can totally accidentally be hit by going through here. And it's just, in general, he just adds a bunch of shit to his boss fight. Fuck. Including the mummies and including these little glass things that he usually has. They're a little bit harder to get through, because he will drop so many of them after every time that you punch him in the face.
You know what I want?
What you want?
I'm sure fans would have to do this instead of, like, Nintendo, because they just wouldn't. But I want to know what's up with Tostarena and the Sand Kingdom.
Oh, I don't know.
That they have this giant ancient god that's ice-themed specifically.
In a desert world?
In a desert world. I want to know, like, what's the legend there? What's up with the skulls and the mummies? Are they really like the mummies of skulls?
The mummies of skulls?
Yes.
You want to know if these are real, legitimate mummy skulls?
Yes.
Like, officially?
Like, I just kind of wanted to see, because they set up the entire Sand Kingdom to feel like it's mostly ruins. Like, there's a town, but the stuff outside the town is ancient. Like, you've got a sphinx, you've got like weird temples that seem to be crumbling a little. This is all underground.
Yeah, this is entirely an underground mine.
What is the mythology of Sand Kingdom? Why this ice?
It bears a slight resemblance to the inside of the moon too. Did you notice that?
A little bit.
But it could just be that it's a cave system. And it's a cave system on the moon or whatever.
That's it. And plus the moon has lava in it in places.
Yeah,
so it's not really necessarily the same. But like, just how does that work? I just kind of want to see more Mario lore fiction that doesn't necessarily have to do with Mario. Maybe that'll be what happens when we do Super Armio Brothers. Maybe Armio is a Toasterina and he has to go find out the secret of his hidden temples or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. Armio is not a real thing we're doing.
Armio's never anything that we're ever touching. For the rest of our lives. Yeah.
I gotta keep making the joke.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, Josh doesn't know if he wants to keep playing or not.
I don't think it's a good idea. So, again, I think this is going to be the last episode for kind of a while with this. I think we're mostly done. All that we'd really have to do at this point would just be go in and do busy work and collect stars and stuff. And we can do that on kind of like off time. I feel like if we once in a while maybe have a week where it's going to be kind of thin or something like that, we can come back and we could just do collection of moons.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, right now, right here, exactly at this moment.
Yeah. It's like everything from this point on is just kind of searching the world we've already been in, seeing things we've already done, getting confused at the map again.
Yeah, and it's
fine.
It's not bad. It could still be fun just to sit around and do that, but I feel like having it take up an entire slot during the week is maybe
we got other games. We've got so many games.
Yeah, we've got a lot of other things that we want to do. So, I guess I'll leave you with that song just that people know what the fuck I was talking about when I said that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because there it is. It plays only when you jump on the globe, as far as I know. Da, 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 da.
Is that not just a music box version?
I'm pretty sure that's the music box version of, and let me make absolutely sure by going in and checking it. I think, if I am not mistaken, that is the music box version of the New Donk Festival, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
No? Is it not?
Not quite.
Okay.
Or it doesn't seem like it yet. There's a lot of build-up.
Maybe it's not.
No, I can hear it. A little bit. The trumpets were duding it.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of other stuff going on. I don't have, enough understanding of music to know which parts of a song are called what, but it's just...
It's fine.
Parts of the song are in the music box thing that was going on.
Yeah.
I could kind of hear it. Okay.
I forgot this happens. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just unload these moons, and then I guess we're going to do the final thank you and goodbye for this. At least for now.
Yeah. So thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you for sticking with us. This was a very long LP. We were very happy to do it, though. I have absolutely adored this game, and I continue to love this game. This is amazing.
Sorry for the few times I fell asleep during long boss fights. Because I'm pretty sure that happened at least once.
Yeah, I think it did. I don't remember which one it was, but it did. There's so many birds over here.
It was the brutal robot.
Was it the brutal? Oh, yeah,
I guarantee you I was asleep for part of that. But, still talking somehow?
Yeah.
But sorry for that. Sorry for any time that we've been... We've been just kind of wandering and not sure or have forgotten where we were trying to find something. I also think it's interesting that this has been a mix of first reactions and then extra knowledge on Josh's part from experience playing off screen.
And also
tell us
just
if that was a
weird
bad mix.
Stuff involving the games that apparently you didn't know in some cases. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm more of a Zelda than a Mario, and I'm not even a Zelda expert. I just have certain games I really know a lot about.
Yeah.
There was
All I
a
remember
point
is that
in
there
time.
were certain things that you I mentioned and you were like, what? No. And I'm like, yeah. And you're like, fuck, for real? I just remember there were a handful of things like that.
Yeah, there was a point in time where I was a Banjo-Kazooie expert, and then they made more games.
Yeah, well, it's easy to be an expert of 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, no one counts the Game Boy Advance game or Banjo Pilot, and arguably you shouldn't even count Nuts and Bolts. So if you're only looking at true canon Banjo-Kazooie games, I may be an expert, but not as much as others are. For example, I've never experienced first-hand Devil Bottles.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You're not supposed to. Anyways,
I like the Japanese version of the song, though. It's really nice.
Yeah. They're all good. I like that it has a distinct theme, too. So if it shows up in later games, we'll know it right away and be like, oh shit, that's the audio theme. The Odyssey theme.
The Odyssey theme.
And then we'll be like, shit, is Pauline around? Is Cappy around? It'll be great. I like when they do distinct special songs for special games.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. There's Pauline along the back of our thing.
There's our Hanafuda cards.
Yes.
We're just looking at things we like now. We need to go.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Good night, everybody. Down the sewer we go. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. Hope to see you when we pick this up again for whatever reason. What is that,
March?
No.
For the DLC?
February. I've said it like 3 times now.
Okay. I didn't hear you, I guess. Well, you're the expert, so I guess I'll trust you.
It's okay. Last I checked, it was February. They might have pushed it forward, but the direct said February.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step, and then again, let's do the